So we are almost set here for Game 3 on the young season. Your Waterloo 13U Pirates versus the Windsor Deforest Norskies. Coming to you from Fireman's Park in Windsor. Under the lights baseball. Leading off for your Pirates is Trey, followed by Mason and Shea here in the top of the first inning. Trey steps in, and here's the first pitch. Ball outside. And Trey with a little bouncer over to second. Scooped and ball is high. Trey is digging for second. And he is in there. Nope, they called him out. So Trey on for an error. And there's Mason. If it stays fair, it is out of here. Mason Reedy pulls one down the line. Circle the bases. And Waterloo with a 1-0 lead. Short porch out there in left field, only 238.
Number 3, just like that.
But I think Mason probably could have had that out to dead center, which is 260. So, one down, one in. That brings up Shea. And he with a little foul up the third base line. Strike one. And that's a little high. Ball 1-1. And swing and a miss. 1-2 to Shea, third batter in the Waterloo lineup. And ball low, 2-2. And Shea with a shot out to center. And that one's going to fall. Shea's digging for two, and he'll be in with a standing double.
All right, Jacob, keep it going now, bub.
Cleanup hitter Jacob Gear will step to the plate. Now with a runner on second for Waterloo. Top of the first inning, Waterloo leads 1-0. Ooh, swing and a miss for Jacob. And, ooh, Jacob hit by pitch. Inside. That will put runners on first and second for Waterloo. Brings up Tucker.
Patient now, 5. Here we go.
And Dylan on deck. Shea with a huge lead out at second, and foul by Tucker up to the Windsor Deforest dugout. Shea with a big lead, and off to third. No advance by Jacob at first, so runners on first and third here. 1-1 to Tucker. And shot right up to short, and throw is over to first in time. But Shea scores on the play. Tucker with an RBI, ground out.
Here we go, Dill. Give it a ride now, bud.
Jacob ends up on second on the fielder's choice. And strike one to Dylan. And Dylan with a big swing and a miss. 0-2. And ball outside, gets away from the catcher, and Jacob will advance to third.
Contact, Dylan. Here we go.
And fouled out of play over to the stands over here, Waterloo. Nice catch by Casey Rufner, protecting all the women he's sitting around. He's even keeping book, too, so that was a one-handed catch, actually. He kept the book in his right hand and actually caught it left-handed. Ooh, swing and a miss for Dylan. Goes down swinging for the third out of the inning, but Waterloo plates two. First on a home run by Mason, and the second on a ground out by Tucker. And after a half inning of play here, Waterloo 2. Windsor Deforest coming up. On the mound for Waterloo, first pitching appearance of the season, Avery. So again, good start to the game here for Waterloo. Plating 2 runs in the first inning. Let's see if we can keep the defense going like we have the last game. This is, again, the third game of the season. Waterloo defeated Sun Prairie Gray, the first game of the season, 16-9. And this past Monday, Waterloo traveled to Wanakee and defeated the Warriors 13-1. Big third inning for Waterloo. That game scored 8 runs to pretty much put the game out of reach. So Avery completes his warm-up tosses, and we are back to live baseball. Leadoff hitter for
Come on, Waterloo, stay clean.
Windsor Deforest. Doesn't look like he has a regular uniform on. And first pitch up in the air, and it will be dropped. Jacob was underneath it, but he just overplayed it just a little bit. So runner ends up on second here. And little high, ball one. And strike one, evens the count. And right. Ball.
For if he swung, you won.
Okay. After clarification there, it's 1-2. Ooh. Both.
2 and 2.
Okay, we're trying to get the count right here. Scoreboard's not working. And fouled back right over top of me. And we'll do it again at 2 and 2. Second batter of the inning here for Windsor Deforest. Bottom of the first, Waterloo up 2-0. And there's a nice pitch. So, first out recorded of the inning via the strikeout. Brings up third hitter here for Windsor Deforest. And a little high. Ball one. And another high one. 2-0 to the third hitter in the Windsor Deforest lineup. And another ball high. Whoa. Little errant throw back to the pitcher there. Gloved by Mason. 3-0. I'm guessing this hitter has the stop sign. And ball four. First walk of the inning for Avery. Runners on first and second here with one out. And brings it down, foul tip, strike one.
Swing it, bud.
And there's another one, nice grounder to third. And Shea takes the force at third for the second out of the inning.
Boy, Shay.
Took the easy base. 2 down now here for Windsor Deforest in the bottom of the first. Waterloo up 2-0. And ball high. Looks like the release point's just a little bit high for Avery in this first inning. Another 3-0 count here. And there's a good pitch. Green light on 3-0. So it's now 3-1. And second walk of the inning. Bases are now loaded for Windsor Deforest. 2 down. Ball high.
Come on, all the way around. Let's go.
2-0. There's a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Looks like second baseman's calling for it. And it falls. And we got a force out there, tag out at second, but a run scores. Unearned run at that.
Scores discretion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So Avery gets out of the inning with one run scoring. A couple of errors that inning for Waterloo in the defense. So after one, Waterloo up 2-1. Waterloo batting lineup this inning: Wyatt, Ryan, and Avery. If anybody can hear that, so we got some between inning tunes courtesy of Aaron Sale. Looks like a new pitcher here for Windsor Deforest. Oh, it is the same pitcher? Okay, so it is the same pitcher. Okay, so just a little chilly tonight. A few people with some hooded sweatshirts on, including your favorite announcer. Hey, thanks for tuning in, folks. I was up to double digits here for a second. I got 8 on right now. So Wyatt is going to step into the plate here in the top of the second inning. Waterloo leading 2-1. And Wyatt with a foul up the first base side, strike one. And fouled straight back. Your announcer missed it. I was
Rubber arm.
I was more worried about protecting my
Up over the here. This way.
I was more worried about protecting my camera than I was about catching the ball. Wyatt, that ball landed about 4 feet from me. So 0-2, and Wyatt with a foul straight over my head again. No, the second one went up the field, remember? Yeah. Oh, Wyatt with a grounder, just fall outside of third base. No. Just fall. Almost down into that left field corner. Wyatt making good contact here in this at-bat. And fouled back again. So 0-2 on Wyatt, and making this pitcher work here in the top of the second. That ball is outside, 2-2, sorry. Wyatt had taken a ball earlier. And there's another foul over That is in a field, I believe. Oh, no, it did hit a tree. It bounced back.
Good throw, Casey. Great, man.
And Wyatt goes down looking
That's a good pitch.
for the first out of the inning. Brings up Ryan. Ball outside. And big swing and a miss. Evens the count at a ball and a strike.
Ryan. Right field, bud. Drop the bat on it, bud.
And ball is low, bounces off the plate, evens the count at 2-2. And high and tight, and Ryan couldn't lay off.
Peachy, help yourself now, kid.
2 outs there in the top of the second inning. Brings up the pitcher, Avery. Ball outside. And foul tip. Back to the catcher. Evens the count. Ball and a strike. And big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ball 2. Lays off. 2-2. And there's a little number over to first, but foul. Got a piece of it to stay alive. And by the strikeout, but the catcher dropped the ball. They had to go to first to complete the out, and they were successful in doing so. So Windsor Deforest strikes out the side in the Waterloo half of the second inning. So Waterloo still holding with a 2-1 lead. See if Avery can complete that or match that 3 strikeout performance here in the bottom of the second inning. So Windsor Deforest, about a 30-35 minute drive from Waterloo. A little closer than the jaunt on Monday to Wanakee. So, warm-up toss is complete, and we are back here to live baseball. There's an opening pitch strike for Avery. There's another opening. There's another pitch strike. And wastes a pitch there. Ball outside and low. 1-2. And ball high. 2-2. Three and two. Avery can't find the plate here the last couple pitches. And third walk of the game for Avery. Got away from him a little bit there.
You got it. Take your time. Come on.
Throw back to first, but the runner was back in time. And there's a foul tip. Strike one. There's another foul back. Strike two.
Way ahead, Abe. Way ahead, bud.
And there's a line shot to third. Chance to turn two. Over to second for one. And the relay toss is high. And out of play, the runner will take second. But the lead runner is out at second. So one down here. And runner on second for Windsor Deforest in the bottom of the second inning. Waterloo still up 2-1. And we have a baseball. And starts him off with a strike. And there's a little shot back to Avery. So, registering out there, pop out to the pitcher. Two down here in the bottom of the second. Brings up the second left-handed hitter here for Windsor Deforest. And there's a nice pitch right down the middle. 0-1. There's another one, strike two. 3 strikes there and 3 outs. So, after 2 innings complete, Waterloo holds on to a 2-1 lead. Coming up for Waterloo, Emmanuel, Mason, Dolphin, and then back to the top of the order in Trey. This will not be Waterloo's only game under the lights this year. June 16th, we will be in Mauston for a 7 o'clock start. Thank goodness that's not a school night, because we won't be back till it'll be well after 10 o'clock, at least getting back home. Mauston about hour and 30 minutes from Waterloo. Ish. Kind of on the other side of that's not even kind of, it is on the other side of Wisconsin Dells, so a little bit of a trek up Interstate 94. I know there's a big complex up there. I don't know if that's where we're playing or not, or if we're actually playing in the town of Mauston. Same pitcher on the mound here for Windsor Deforest in the top of the 3rd inning. Bounced back a little bit the last inning, striking out the side. So Manuel steps in here at the top of the 3rd inning. Waterloo up 2-1. And fouled straight back, strike 1. Seem to be a little short on baseballs in this game. And that bounces in there for a ball. 1-1. And that's way behind Emmanuel. 2-1. And 2-2. And strike 3. That's 5 straight retired via the strikeout for this pitcher. Brings up Mad Dog, the only left-handed batter in the Waterloo lineup, and a little nubber over to second. It falls, and Mason will be safe at first. We're going to be a generous scorer there and give him a hit on that. So back to the top of the order in Trey. Mason back to first. Mason didn't have that big of a lead, but Trey fouled straight back to the play structure back there. Strike 1. And Trey with a shot up to right field for a single. Mason Dolphin takes second on the play. And Waterloo's got something going here with one out in the top of the third inning, leading 2-1. In steps Mason Reedy, who homered his first time up. Solo shot down the line in left. Mason with a very small lead out there at second, but pitcher decided to throw back. And Mason with a high pop out to center field. It's caught there by the center fielder, and Mason Dolphin going to tag and try to go to third, and he is out. That ends the inning. So Waterloo is turned away here in the top of the third inning. No damage. And the top of the order here coming up for Windsor Deforest. Heading to the bottom of the third, Waterloo 2. Windsor Deforest 1. Avery back on the mound for his third inning of work. Catcher Trey was on first, so he's probably getting his gear on. Not able to take up warm-up tosses because there's no coach out there. Nice May evening in the spring. And Trey's got his gear on. He's coming out. So Windsor Deforest picked up their lone run in the bottom of the first inning. A couple of errors by Waterloo and a couple of walks led to that unearned run scoring. And that's all the scoring that we've had in this game so far. 2 runs by Waterloo in the top of the first, and 1 by Windsor Deforest in the bottom of the first inning. And catcher throw down to second, so we will be back to baseball here with the next toss. Top of the order up here for Windsor Deforest. And first pitch bounces in there for a ball.
All right, come on, just like that. Let's go.
And there's a shot over to third. Shea gloves it, and over to Dillon at first for the first out of the inning. Two pitches, 1 out. And inside.
Like that.
Oh, just a bit outside. 2-0. There's a foul over my head again. 2-1.
Oh, good pitch.
And evens the count at 2-2. And strike 3.
Good boy.
Third strikeout for Avery. Brings up the third hitter in the Windsor Deforest lineup. Nobody on. Oh, way over his head.
Give a good target, Trey.
Yeah, babe.
If the mascot was there, you would have hit him.
Is that a strike?
Yeah.
Okay, 1-1. I couldn't tell. There's a foul ball up to the Windsor dugout. 1-2 now. Avery 1 strike away here from going 1-2-3 for the first time in the game. Just over his head. 2-2.
Go, PG, follow through.
And a shot right between short and third. And that is the first hit of the game for Windsor Deforest.
All right, Avery, reset now, kid.
Brings up the cleanup hitter here.
Here we go, boys. Good move, Abe.
That was close. Throw back to first, but the runner is back in time. Not that big of a lead by the runner at first. And Avery coming home
Go, Avery.
with a strike.
Come on, same thing.
Very short lead again by the runner on first. Avery's coming home and fouled back, strike 2.
Oh, I didn't
You
jump.
guys are both rocking.
Just left to me. You're good at him.
Little flinch by some of the Waterloo fans here back here, thinking it was coming straight at them. And he's going. And line shot right to where Mason was. Not covering.
Cut it.
Get it in, run it in.
There you go.
So Mason was coming down to take the throw at second and left a hole there at short. So a little bit of a jam here now, first and third. Still 2 down. And big swing and a miss. Avery steps off. And a snap throw down to third, and he is out.
Get a bag, Trey. Get away. Get a bag.
Trey picks off the runner on third,
Put that tag down, Ted.
and no damage done that inning for Windsor Deforest. Waterloo through 3, clinging to a 2-1 lead. The top of the 4th inning here for Waterloo will be 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Shea, Jacob, and Tucker. Nice evenly played game here. Waterloo's got to get the bats going. First 2 games of the season, they've scored a total of 29 runs, and we're only able to plate 2 so far through 3 innings this game. And we've got the same pitcher on the mound here for Windsor Deforest in the top of the 4th inning. Mm-hmm. Warm-up toss is complete. And Shea steps in here. Top of the 4th. Waterloo up 2-1. Shea doubled his first time up and scored on a ground out by Tucker in the 1st inning. And that's over Shea's head. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. And that ball is outside. And Shea with a foul straight back. 2-2. And followed straight back again. So we'll do it again at 2-2. And low outside corner.
Go, Jacob. Pick him up.
So 1 down brings up Jacob, who was hit by a pitch in the 1st inning. And this umpire has been consistent calling the outside corner. And there's a foul back for Jacob. Strike 2. And strike 3.
Tuck, start him up.
This Windsor pitcher doesn't look like he's coming set for a second before he comes to plate either. There are times when he's this time there's Tucker with a shot up to center field, and nice scoop. And that was a heck of a defensive play by the Windsor Deforest shortstop to retire Tucker. So Waterloo goes in order in the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th with Waterloo holding on to a 2-1 lead. So once again, a little bit of a chilly night out here in Well, I wouldn't call it really chilly. I mean, we've had some 80-degree weather, and we're probably just gotten used to that, that's all. A few fans here, and brought their blankets along to keep warm. So Avery's coming back out for his fourth inning of work. So no call to the bullpen yet for either side. I believe you can only pitch 4 innings in one game, if I'm correct, in the league. And another foul ball. Strike one. And just outside, 1-1.
Man, right in his glove.
Oh, that's pitch.
Just a bit inside. 2-1. And there's a foul straight back, 2-2. And there's a shot to center field. Tucker's there and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. There's a good pitch. 0-1. Second batter of the inning for Windsor, Deforest. And strike two. Avery's in a groove. He's pitching like Brent Suter here, not giving the batter much time to recover before he comes to the plate. And there's a little grounder over to short. Mason picks and throws to Dillon for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down for Windsor Deforest in the bottom of the fourth. Brings up their 7th hitter in their lineup, I believe. There's a nice pitch on the outside corner. Oh, high and inside. Evens the count, ball and a strike. There's strike two. Oh, 2-2. It's not a bad waste of a pitch. Brush him back a little bit. Now here, paint the outside corner. There it is. So, 3 up, 3 down in the Windsor Deforest half of inning number 4. Waterloo clinging to a 2-1 lead. All the scoring, if you're just joining us, has occurred in the first inning. Waterloo with a solo home run from Mason Reedy, and then Shea scoring from third on a ground out by Tucker. Windsor Deforest picking up their 1 run by a couple of errors by Waterloo. So you can close the book on the starting pitcher for Windsor Deforest. 7 out of his 12 outs recorded via the strikeout. He actually had a streak going of 5 straight Waterloo batters going down via the K. Top of the 5th inning here brings up Dylan, Wyatt, and Ryan. And if any one of them should reach Avery, will be in this half inning.
Next stop, Willie.
So Dylan steps in here with a, once again, top of the fifth inning, Waterloo with a 2-1 lead. Didn't even look like the umpire was ready on that one. No pitch on that one.
Here you go, Dylan.
And first pitch to Dylan is a comebacker between, little bobble by short, but still in plenty of time to get Dylan at first. And Wyatt with a shot down to third. Nice glove there. And misplayed by the first baseman. Wyatt is safe via the air.
Ryan, bat on the ball now. Here we go.
Brings up Ryan with a runner on first. And ball outside, and Wyatt will take second on the wild pitch. Runner in scoring position here for Waterloo, with one out. And Ryan with a comebacker to short. Misplayed a little bit and pulled his foot off the bag. He is safe. Wyatt takes third on the play. So we've got
Here we go, Avery.
two runners on via the air, only one down, and scoring chance here for Waterloo in the top of the fifth inning. Once again, clinging to a 2-1 lead. And ball is outside off the catcher's mask. Ryan will take second on the wild pitch, so two runners in scoring position. And Avery with a little chopper to third. And ball is dropped, and he is safe. Wyatt scores on the play. Waterloo. And ball is out of play. Therefore, Ryan is able to score. Avery takes second. Waterloo up 4-1 now. And ball did not get too far away from the catcher for Avery to go to third, so Manuel with a 1-0 count. Emmanuel with a shot over between first and second. Misplayed out in the outfield, and Avery will come around to score. Waterloo up 5-1.
Good job, you man.
Here we go, Mad Dog.
Emmanuel with an RBI.
Good ride.
Mason Dolphin, bottom of the lineup here, is swing and a miss. Emmanuel is off with the pitch, and he has taken second base.
Confidence, just like last time, buddy. Confidence.
Yep. Just keep your head in there, Mason. You're all right. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike two.
Come on, Mad Dog.
All right. Make one good one. Come on.
There you go. Stay alive now.
Your eye on it. Keep your head in there.
Okay, Willie.
And a little bouncer over to short. Misplayed. Scooped by the second baseman, but you're not going to get the speedy Mad Dog at first.
Come on, Trey. You go, Trey.
So we're back to the top of the order here with Trey.
Trey, put it on the ground. Put it in play.
Runners on first and third with only one out. Waterloo has plated 3 this inning so far. And ball's outside, and Mason is into second standing. So 2 runners in scoring position here for Trey.
Mad Dog, up to there.
Evens the count at a ball and a strike.
Come on, Trey.
And Trey follows one straight back, 1-2.
Come on, Trey.
Go, Willie.
And Trey reaches out with a grounder to first, misplayed. And Trey will be safe at first.
Way to dig, Juan. Way to dig.
Emmanuel scores on the play. 6-1.
Find yours.
Brings up Mason,
Find yours.
who homered in the first. Runners on first and third. And ball high all the way back to the fence. And Trey will take second. 1-0 to Mason. And Mason with a shot to short. And he will be just out.
All right. RBI.
But ground out to short, drives in another run. Mason Dolphin scores on that play.
Come on, Trey.
So 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Still with a runner on third. And ball is outside, but covered by the catcher. So no advance by Trey. And foul ball off of Shea's leg.
Come on, Trey.
1-1.
Watch it hit the bat. Come on, Shay.
Shea 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. This is the 3rd time through the inning here for Waterloo. Bluff throw back to first, and Trey is back in plenty of time. About a 4-step lead over there. And Shea with a shot out to right field. Fair ball. And that goes into the corner. Shea will be going to third with a standing triple. And he's coming home. And he is in with an inside the park home run. Waterloo pouring it on this inning. 7 runs already in. Jacobs up. Ball inside. And another ball outside. Yeah, Shea hit that into the corner, and he kind of stopped at first. He wasn't sure if it was fair or foul, and the umpire is pointing. I don't know if he hollered or anything, but then Shea got on a little bit of a horse, I guess. There's a foul by Jacob up the third base line.
Go 15.
Throw came into the infield. Looked like it was misplayed by the
Eat up now, kid.
cutoff man, allowing Shea to come all the way home. And Jacob just gets out of the way of that one. Jacob's going to need an ice bath after tonight. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. And another foul ball.
Go, Willie.
All right, got to guard this, Jacob. Come to it. In close, buddy. In close, 1-5.
So still 2 down in the inning. And strike 3 for Jacob. But Waterloo does damage this inning, scoring 7 runs and not quite batting around. So through 4.5, it is Waterloo 9, Windsor 1. I'm going to get that officially from the scorer. Scorer gives me a thumbs up. So, new pitcher for Waterloo as well. Trey's coming in to pitch. Close the book on Avery. 4 innings pitched, only 2 hits, 1 run, unearned, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. So, as with Avery, this will be Trey's first pitching event of the season. So defensive changes for Waterloo. Ryan moves in to play catcher for Trey. Shea stays in at third. Mason's at short. Jacob at second. Dylan at first. Not much changes there. Outfield, you've got Wyatt out in left, Tucker still in center, and Mason Dolphin over in right field. So sitting the bench this half inning will be Avery and Emmanuel.
Oh, it's over the fence.
So Trey's first pitch is high. Almost hit off the umpire. So 1-0 coming back by Trey. And there's a nice pitch, 1-1. And just a bit outside. 2-1. Another ball, 3-1.
Bring it out. Come on, Trey. Ready. Right in the glove. Let's go, buddy.
Ball low. So Trey's first
Hey, you're all right.
Nothing hurt. Come on.
walk of the game.
Press your D now.
There's a swing and a miss for strike one. There's another pitch right down the middle. 0-2. And Trey coming back. And ball high. Gets away from Ryan, and he's going down to second. And runner is into second on the wild pitch. And ball inside. 2-2. Ball outside. 3-2. There's paints the outside corner there for the first out of the inning. Brings up the last hitter in the Windsor Deforest lineup. And ball outside.
Take your time, Frank. Come
2-0.
on.
And strike one. 2-1.
All right, good pitch.
2-2.
Same thing. Take your time. Come on, let's go, Frank.
And ball high and outside, and runner is going to third, but no throw by Ryan. So another.
You got this one. Come on, Frank.
And strike three. Swinging strike in the inside corner. We are back to the top of the lineup here for Windsor Deforest. This will be their third time through the lineup. 2 down now. Ooh, just a bit outside. And batter went around on that one apparently. 1-1. Ooh, 2-1. Just outside the black there on the plate. Another one just outside, but bounces right back to Ryan, so no advance. Oh, and so hit batter. Runners on first and third now. And runner will go to second on the passed ball. Second and third now, and a 2-0 count. Trey in a little bit of a jam here. There's a bouncer back to second. Played by Jacob over to Dylan at first and records the third out without any damage. So, 1 inning for Trey. 2 strikeouts and a walk and a hit batter, but no runs allowed. So through 5. Waterloo 9, Deforest 1. Windsor Deforest 1, I should say. Yeah. Hopefully I won't owe royalties after that song is played on YouTube, but I wasn't going to say it, but there were a number of times it appears that Trey was not quite coming set for a second. Probably a balk could have been called, but Avery hit a couple as well that looked like he could have, but no calls on this. So we are moving to the top of the 6th here. Due up for Waterloo. Tucker, Dillon, and Wyatt. So it was a close game till last half inning. Waterloo took advantage of about 4 infield errors by Windsor Deforest to plate a number of runs here. So Tucker steps in. Second inning of work here for this Windsor Deforest pitcher, and Tucker looks at a strike. And Tucker with a shot over the short. Kept it in front of him, but Tucker is going to be safe. First baseman dropped the ball, and Tucker is on first. Dillon steps in. Quick time on that. Tucker with only about a 2-step lead over there. And Dillon with a pop up to first, and he drops it. And now Tucker's got to go to second, and he will be in, sliding head first. So what could and should have probably been a double play by an unassisted double play by the Windsor first baseman turns into an error, and nobody out with runners on first and second. Brings up Wyatt with the ball over his head.
NL for that matter.
And ball outside, and runners are off with the wild pitch. Both are safe, so we've got a couple of more ducks on the pond here for Wyatt. Second and third, nobody out. Waterloo leading 9-1.
Big step, Willie.
And not far enough away from the catcher. And
Now we go.
stop sign up on Wyatt that time, 3-1. And Wyatt with a shot up the middle. Scooped by the shortstop and over to first for the out. So, ground out, but an RBI for Wyatt. Tucker scores on the play. Brings
now. Here we go, kid.
Brings up Ryan with a runner on third. And Ryan with a shot out to right field, all the way to the fence. Ryan is on his horse, heading to third with a standing triple.
Away, Ryan! E-man.
Ryan with an RBI on that one.
Come on, just meet it. It'll go.
Dylan scores on that play. Makes it 11-1. So Avery steps in here with 0 for 2 with a strikeout and reached on an error last half inning. Ooh. Opening pitch strike to Avery. And Avery with a pop-up over first base, and that will be caught.
E-man, just like last time.
So Avery with a pop-out to first. 2 down now. Ryan still on third. Emmanuel steps to plate. Who hit a grounder between first and second last time. And strike one. And ended up scoring last inning. Also got an RBI with that hit last inning. And another swing. 0-2 to Emmanuel. And Emmanuel with another shot over first. He was going to drive in Ryan for another run in the 6th inning for Waterloo.
Mad Dog, here we go, 16.
So Emmanuel 2 for 3 this game. Brings up Mason Dolphin, who they call Mad Dog.
Not yours there, Mad Dog, not yours.
I don't know if maybe this umpire's got a plane to catch, but that definitely looked high and outside. Well, now we're 1-1. So if Mad Dog is able to get on base, we will have the top of the order back up for Waterloo for their 4th time. Ball outside, 2-1.
Take a breath, bud.
And Mason with a cut, but fouled it straight back, 2-2. Emmanuel is not being held on first. Probably could take a little bit of a bigger lead if he wanted to. And full count. 2 down. Emmanuel should be off with the pitch. And ball inside. So a walk to Mason brings up Trey who is 2 for 3 this game with a run scored and an RBI. And shot over to third and misplayed by the third baseman. And everyone is safe. So brings up Mason Reedy.
Pick one out.
Two. Ooh. Mason with a big cut.
Pick one out.
Dry on it all the way. Come on, Mason.
And pop out to second baseman. Could be trouble. Yeah, he puts it away for the third out of the inning. But Waterloo plates 3 of the inning. So through 5.5. Waterloo 12. Waterloo 11.
We got 3 that game last night.
Yeah, we had 9.
Smart guy. It doesn't get to take a shoot off that. So they do have 12 times. Only the good ones do it.
So defensive substitutions here for Waterloo. Avery in at first. Jacob still at second. Mason at short.
Like that, Trey. Nice pitch.
Tucker in center. Jacobs moving over to third. Wyatt's at second. Outfield remains... Nope. Outfield is left to right will be Emmanuel, Tucker, and Mason Dolphin.
You ready for it?
So sitting this half inning is Shea and Dillon. So given the time limit, I'm assuming that this would probably be the last half inning. So a shot out here to right field. And fair ball. Mason Dolphin picks it up and gets it into the cutoff man, Wyatt. So Windsor starts off the bottom of the 6th with a leadoff double. And a shot to center. Tucker's right there. And double off. Double the runner off a second. Got a little bit too far away from the base. So, record an outfield assist on that one for Tucker in center field. Ooh, just a bit outside. So a little grounder over to third, picked by Jacob, throw over to Avery for the third out of the inning. That will complete our game today. Waterloo 12, Windsor Deforest 1. Waterloo with an offensive explosion there in the 5th inning, scoring 7 runs. So we will see you next week is our next game. However, we have a travel ball tournament this weekend that in Marshall that I will be at. Game times on Saturday are 10 and 2, and I should be broadcasting those games and bringing those to you as well. So, once again, the final score here from Windsor Deforest, your Waterloo Pirates 13U Teener Team 12, and Windsor Deforest 1. Thanks, everybody. I will be posting this to my YouTube channel, H2O-Lou Pirates Media, either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. See ya.